From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Get big savings close to home with Northway Bank's Community Sense digital coupon book, filled with valuable money-saving coupons from hundreds of Northway Bank business customers. Visit northwaybank.com for more info. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Ray Burton, New Hampshire's longest-serving member of the Executive Council and a tireless advocate for the North Country who kept a rigorous travel schedule in the sprawling district, has died at the age of 74. Burton spokesman B.J. Perry said Burton, who had been suffering from kidney cancer, died at his home in Bath shortly before 2 o'clock this morning. On October 26, Burton said he would not run for office again. In February, he announced he'd been diagnosed with cancer and expected to undergo treatment for 2 to 3 months. He focused on helping people from home and connected to council meetings in Concord electronically. A Republican, Burton was first elected to the council in 1977. Aside from a brief time in 1980, he was re-elected every 2 years since then.
Welcome home! And salute. Big hook.
Those were some of the sounds in North Conway late yesterday morning, where Conway police say a crowd of about 200 people turned out under clear skies to watch the Veterans Day parade and ceremonies that followed at Schuler Park. It was windy and cold. Officers with North Conway's American Legion Post 95 conducted the event that included tributes to deceased post members, comments from retired Air Force Colonel George Howard, a wreath laying, a folding of a special American flag that had flown over Afghanistan, a rifle salute, taps, and prayers. The Kennett High School marching band provided music. Here's what one World War II combat veteran had to say.
Staff Sergeant Luther Earl Smith.
They call you Smitty.
Right. I was in the 8th Air Force, 384th Bomb Group, 547th Bomb Squadron. I completed 13 missions over Germany, shot down on my 14th mission, POW for 8.5 months. While I'm here, I'm thinking of my crew. 9 men I love like brothers, in memory of them and others.
Veterans were treated to a complimentary lunch at Kennett High School's Mineral Springs Cafe that was co-hosted by Post 95 and Conway's American Legion Post 46. Other events marking Veterans Day were held around Carroll County and in western Maine. Police in Maine say a 19-year-old teen from Casco is charged with operating under the influence and driving without a license after a car crash early Friday morning. Captain Don Goulet of the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office says deputies in Casco Fire EMS responded shortly before 1 o'clock Friday morning to Quaker Ridge Road near Farm View Drive and found a 1995 Volvo had left the road and hit a large oak tree head-on. When responders arrived, they say Patrick Locke of Casco allegedly was trying to tow the damaged car away, and he told them he had been driving. Investigators later determined Locke's son, Nathan R. Locke, of 336 Quaker Ridge Road, had actually been driving, and he had a passenger, a 16-year-old girl from Casco. He and his passenger were taken to Bridgeton Hospital. Nathan Locke was treated for chest pain, and his passenger for a possible broken arm. Both had been wearing seatbelts and airbags had deployed. Nathan Locke has a court date in Bridgeton, January 21st. In sports, the Celtics beat the Orlando Magic for the second time in 4 days, 120-105 last night. The Boston Bruins shut out the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-0 yesterday. And in NFL Monday Night Football action, Tampa Bay beat Miami 22-19. In the weather today, mostly cloudy this morning, then becoming partly sunny. A chance of snow showers, highs around 30, mid-30s in southern Carroll County, northwest winds 10 to 15. Partly cloudy tonight, lows around 18, northwest winds 10 to 15, and partly sunny on Wednesday, highs in the upper 20s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.